We got ourselves Johnny Bravo first up over for the team 1. We got ourselves Legacy, Retroid. We got ourselves Rooster. We got ourselves Varg over for the team 1 with Unknown Blast or Unhow Blast. Gonna be first up as an enhanced Shamansman. Okay, I'm literally expecting for you to do some really cheesy stuff any second now. I'm waiting for it. Polly in the opener, but Johnny Bravo trying to go for a Ring of Frost, not freezing him in place, but kind of trapping him on the spot, not really letting him go anywhere. Breath off of the blast, Radiant Spark to follow, trying to see if he can knock him back, literally not giving this man an opportunity to play the game at all, trying to see if he can blast him out. What is this one-shot cheese he's got going on? What is this combo? Trying to see if he can arcane blast him out, gonna be on how, trying to see, maybe he can go for a big one-shotter, big thunder into Johnny, massive air blast, does go for the all the time to reverse all that damage back, gonna be the full ascendance out of Onhow. Johnny just continued to drill him with missiles behind the pillar. Dude, I love that combo that the Mage went for. It looks like he was trying to make the Kyrian burst bomb, but it looks like the Airly Blast is maybe going to take him down. Looking for that Ice Block at this point. Better be at the ready. If Onhow Blast got himself one more Airly Blast at the ready, if he got that Maelstrom, you might be in a big trouble. If you have one inside of you, you may be dead. Does get a rune on you. Trying to go for missiles. Gonna get trapped on Arcane. Fire does let him escape this with a Poly right after. Does get lassoed. That's gonna be a blink out of Johnny. As Onhow just goes in for Frost Strike. Does not have the Maelstrom just yet. He will need to get to Maelstrom and clear off any shields off of Johnny Bravo before he goes in for the big blast. Does get himself the temporal. Massive Ellie Blast. Doesn't have an interrupt here. Arcana Sphere by the Mage. Looking to knock back on. How does he have the more damage to follow? Just looking for a knockback, and is just going to dot him up and retreat behind the pillar. Needs to go for some form of recovery. This man is at no help whatsoever. And honestly, next Ellie Blast could be the end of him. As Onhow Blast tried to swing around, immediate Ice Block doesn't even want to find out if the man even has 80 bursts. And Onhow held onto the Ellie Blast. Honestly, if I would have been me in this situation, I would have been spamming Ellie Blast. Not even expecting for the Mage to go for an Ice Block. But that's going to be another duck form into another setup. Johnny going in for CC. It's going to go for a Breath. Radiant Spark to follow. Knocking Onhow Blast back. Got some kind of damage in. Blast to follow. Massive setup. Oh my god, this man got the combo! Oh my god, this Arcane Mage got the lockdown, boys. 10,000 IQ. Oh, honestly, I thought it was good. That game was going to go to the dogs, the Ghost Wolves. That was going to go to the Shaman, the pack leader. But instead, Johnny moving with an Arcana Sphere. What is this? This man is insane. Is this Seavark alter ego? Like the evil alter ego or something? The undead alter ego? Jesus Christ, this man is insane. Got himself some missiles at last. Looking to get himself a Stormkeeper. Also got movement while casting. Bro, these casters are moving. These casters are moving. It's the weirdest thing to exclaim in a duel. But these casters are walking. Oh, there goes the Pyroblast. Does he die? We got a really cheesy trinket nowadays, boys. Someone yesterday figured out, actually Magic instead, specifically. Hey, there's a video about it. Off of that Poly, he's gonna go for Big Meteor on to Lath with a Radiant Spark, knocking him back, does interrupt the stun with the last, a big blast to follow. Lath could be in big trouble. Let's go for a massive heal. Johnny trying to see if he can continue the pressure right now. That's gonna be more barrages, has him in the execute range. Does he go for the interrupt? He has him in breath. Does he have any more damage to follow? Trying to go for as much arcane barrage as possible. The Earth Elemental is going to be there. Lath going for a bit of a knockback. Johnny trying to see if he's swinging around. Lath recovers a ton of health just now. Going to be an interrupt onto the arcane as he's trying to set up a lava burst. This is where Johnny backs up for a second, but he has Lath on the ropes. An next Arcana Sphere could be deadly. Lath trying to go for recovery. Does get hit for quite a bit of damage. Barrages around the corner. Does try to go for a slow onto Johnny Bravo. Not a root, just a slow. Lath got himself cast without being interrupted. That's going to be a big touch of the magic. More missiles fall. Johnny trying to see if he can back up out of there. Big lava burst to follow. Both the Shaman and the Mages blasted each other. And for some reason, I don't even know how Johnny's dead. Wait, did Johnny get hit with a meteor? Did he get hit by Fireball, the cheesy trinket at the end? He may have. Russo is going to be up next. Mind Games together with a Mind Flame, Mind Blast, and Mind Spike. Literally corrupted the man's mind. Blasted out his mind. Big slow into Lath. I don't even know what that slow was. Oh, eruption. Oh, my goodness. Shadow Priest. 150k trinket, yeah, it did. Was it a crit or was it a not hit, normal hit midi? By the way, your combo is insane. Mind Games to Jennifer. Could potentially be tough for him. Does want to get a shield as soon as possible. That's also walled already. It's going to go for a big shield as a DP does slam down on him. Actually feared out, but the fear does not break because of that massive shield. While you have a shield, technically that damage doesn't touch your health, so it can't break you out of fear. Jennifer trying to go for some healing. It's going to be a mortal coil, but the Siphon is there to disrupt it at all. Silence onto Jennifer in the last second. Does Russo have enough damage? Big DPs, and it's going to be able to take him down. Mind Serum at the end. Gania gonna be up next as a unholy death knight. Got himself a big old, what is that axe looking thing? Oh, just a normal like Dragonflight axe. Gonna be a full grippy hand. Rusa trying to see if he can escape in mind games, trying to get aggressive, counter aggressive rather, as Gania does go for a Lich board to prevent himself from being feared. Rusa tried to go, tried to get a cast off of mind games. Almost got a Gania. I think maybe he did get it off, but Gania did have a AMS. Worst done by one of the Tauren as Retro looking to keep the chase on Gania. Got himself full wings. Big blast. Gonna be a dome down for Gania. Trying to prevent a lot of that magic damage, all that holy power damage, all that holy damage, reducing it while inside of his safety bubble. He got him on the ropes, 40% dampening too, by the way. We actually are getting some longer duels nowadays, ever since the recent tuning. The duels are lasting more than 5 seconds. Got the Paladin trapped all with all these undeads running through death and decay. The Paladin tried to break away from the army from the graveyard. That's going to be a Retro trying to go for a bubble. As Gania does pressure him, has AMS, may want to use it. Blind, Trinket, a better AMS, so there's going to be a lot of holy damage. You got to judgment into this back. Gotta need something, anything AMS right now if you got it. Unless it's a UI visual bug. I think it's a UI visual bug. I think this man would have pressed AMS by now. Retro looking for a bit of recovery. We got Cbus in here as the last one. Cbus, last one over for Team 2, looking to drop down Rextroy. There we go. I called him Rextroy just now. It's Retroy. Retroy. I knew I was gonna say it wrong at some point. Varric swinging around, double pets, Bishop Wrath at the ready. Looks like he's still got that full pet build. Binding shot on Cbus, has a trigger for it. Gonna be a main match of Varric, has a trigger for that one. Cbus looking really tough right now in a tight situation. Got himself a renewal really early. I don't know if he's got a Bark skin. Definitely a wall for this one stun. I think Varric may just have him here. Those pets are just brutal. Trying to see if he can survive with big Swiftman out of him as he gets some healing over time, rolling in Bear for Frenzied. But Varric just ends up hunting him down, man. He tried his very best to live that. On how Blast is looking to live up to his name and blast the hunter away. Does he have the big combo? The big synergy? Var trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Repositioning versus On How, trying to stay ahead of him as best as he can. Big blast, massive burst. Oh! And On How. Outplayed. Obviously outplayed. Unless you just predict and pre-turtle at the right time and... God, obviously a skill issue. Dark Moon abuse. It is a Dark Moon card abuse. I'm not going to disagree. That is exactly what it is. Johnny trying to see if he can blast out Big Brother On How. Looking for a combo of his own. Trinkets. Oh, Johnny might be in the perfect spot right now. Big. Oh, okay. Johnny can also one shot, but he's not doing Dark Moon abuse. What is this arena? I'm losing my mind in here. Big missiles by Johnny. Trying to set up some... Oh, big bite by Cbus. I don't even know if Johnny expected that bite. I think the man was looking to this out. He was like, I think I'm okay. And then Cbus just took a huge bite out of him. What is this arena? Feral leaping right behind him. Somehow Cbus doesn't get a stun onto Johnny. Stunned by Leroy. No trinket available for Feral. You gotta be big soul break. Literally looking to break his soul bash out of that one with a hunter chase after him. Trinkets out of it as Leroy trying not to get hit by CC for too long. Cbus with the wall of thorns trying to tank this damage up as best as possible, even with a Barskin. Everything is used. The pet explodes next to the Feral Druid, looking for an escape, but it's going to be Chaos Strikes back to back, bringing the Chaos back into the arena. Can this man somehow survive it? Leroy has his fear broken by the demon every single time he auto-attacks him. Bored by the Warlock, needs to find a way to put all the dots on Leroy and keep him as far away as he can, but Leroy recovered all that health. It's going to be much tougher. Trinket into an interrupt as Gussie trying to go for a bit of a heal. Fear to follow. Can he keep Leroy at bay? That's all he needs to do, is find a way to keep him away from him so he doesn't just get to steal health from you. Every single Chaos Strike, every single auto attack, all that leash just gives you so much value. Someone's up yet another demon you can just slay in order to be able to take you out and get a lot of healing. Lath is going to be up next. Leroy, they're using Vengeful Retreat to make him immune from CC, knocking back Leroy on the I-beam, which is perfect. Leroy lands an interrupt onto the Stormkeeper, into a last, getting blasted out by Big Mount. Oh, just bodied him. There's so much going on at once. All that crit puts so much pressure on you, so much stress. So much you can do. Kind of going to be up next, as I think as a Beastmaster Hunter. Got some double pets. I like that vanilla-esque looking Orc Mog, by the way. I'm liking it. Full immunity by Leroy as he gets hit by a skill trap. He's going to use that in order to try to survive the CC chain by Ketem. Ketem got the pets back in there. Leroy looking to re-engage with Ketem. Full stun to follow with a fear right after. Maybe we're going to have biggest damage out of this fear. Trinket by Kedem. Leroy getting hit with a stun. Maybe in a bit of trouble. Could be potentially a kill shot. Does Kedem actually take him out? Leroy no hold whatsoever. Pulling the pets back, not giving Leroy any kind of CC capability or not any kind of self-survivability. Battle Master Trinket. Leroy borrowed some health. But he had to kill Commander over and over. He may just die to the pets, trying to take him out, but the pets do get him. Oh my god, Kedem does bring it back for a second. America to Rizzo. As he tried to get us set up, that's super unfortunate. That's got a side feed though to Kedem, reducing the amount of healing he's got, as well as the his movement speed. Russo's still in a lot of trouble. The PI at the ready. Void Torrent. Kedem's going to take a lot of damage from the Torrent. Is going to equalize the health of both of them. Russo has a lot of survivability. Trying to go for Mind Gives around the corner. Does land it. Does shock him. Is going to end up healing him quite a bit though. Unless Kedem goes for Feign Death. Kedem closes the gap. Does he have enough here? Fear on everybody. That's going to be Dark Ascension. The pets, one of them is able to break out of fear. Going to be Horribles. Is going to be able to CC the pets. Kedem goes in for Turtle Shell. Russo got himself a little bit of survivability. Needs to make sure you got plenty of CC on all these pets. Mind Flay Sandwich onto Kedem. Not a lot of health on the ready right now. Trying to go for DPs on the pets as well, just to give him as much survivability as possible. Whoa! Oh, and Kedem does get him. I am surprised Kedem got it. Oh my goodness, the Hunter lifted. Illuro with 3, Kedem with 2, Johnny with a 1-shot, and so is Anhao with a 1-bang. Let's go, boys. Let's get another going, yeah? Yo, what's up, Grey? Did you see the 1-shots, dude? That was insane.